That's a goal.
All right, welcome to our channel. This is Bangalicious Banga. The preview of the coming season 2025-2026 Premier League season. Let us give a preview of the big six, the big traditional six. Let us give a review of each team. Here, we are going to focus on the new signings that the big six have made in the current transfer window. Then after that, we enter the analysis of the whole team in general. So after reviewing the whole team, the house, their strength level, their whether they are balanced or just average, then we finally make prediction for the target for each of the big six. So from what we have been able to review, we give what should be target for each of the traditional big six this season. So with me here is
Martinez.
and Maker. So today is going to be a Bangalicious banger because it's going to go down. We are going to give a review of what is going to happen. In fact, the season is here already. Friday is going to happen. So without wasting much of our time, we are going to start with Tottenham Hotspurs. So now Tottenham at least has been able to assemble important talents like
Yes.
Mohamed Kudus and they of course they changed coach. We cannot
Underrate Thomas Frank.
Thomas Frank. He's a nice coach. What he did with right
Right.
Brentford, we know that Thomas Frank is a very tactical coach and can be able to shift ground. So we should not write off Tottenham this season. So Kudus came in. They also signed who else? Which other player they signed?
They're about to sign Eberechi.
Okay, they are also exploring the
Yes.
possibility of getting a very Chelsea. And I think there are many other players,
Yes,
but
there's
right now we may not be able to give a specific name or number of players they have signed. But what we know is that they are strengthening the team. So, and it's not going to be easy. This is so for me. Talking about Tottenham, yeah, the summer signings they made, at least that Kudus alone is someone that everyone admires.
Yes.
Even Chelsea at some point wanted to sign him, but he chose to go to Tottenham. So for me, Kudus will be a good signing
Of
for
course.
Tottenham. He's going to fit in because the players they have there are average players, so he can
Yes.
suit in immediately
With
and
his
begin
physicality.
of course, and he's very strong. That
Yeah.
guy is very strong.
Very strong.
Ha-
I don't know
the guy
how
gets
other
shot.
big C's missed out on him.
No, he chose Tottenham.
No, before even he came to Premier League,
Chelsea explored to sign him
sign
from
him.
Ajax, but he chose West Ham. So Chelsea wanted to sign him then, and many other players, but he chose West Ham, and now he chose Tottenham. So for me, it was his decision. But Tottenham is going to be
Yeah.
a great team, unlike what Ange did last season. So I don't think they are going to be poor to that extent. That starting with the UEFA Super Cup, we are going to see a different Tottenham.
How they
Of
will
course,
play.
how they will play. So I don't know. Maybe give your
Okay,
what
for
you have
me,
to say.
Thomas Frank is a good upgrade to where Postegro left them.
Yeah.
We saw what Thomas Frank was able to do at Brentford.
Yes.
So for me, it's a good addition to Tottenham as a club. Then coming into the new season, I believe that Tottenham board, in as much as they have been criticized within the past years, but for me, they know what they want. Posteglo was not able to confuse them by winning the Europa League. You know, you can't lose all the matches. The majority matches you played in the season, and you won a trophy, and you expect the club to keep you, a club that is trying to progress. No, things are not done that way. So I believe that the board know what they want. Yes, you gave us the trophy, but looking at your stats, looking at your record, we can't continue with this. So starting from the coach, it's a big upgrade to the team. Then coming to the squad, when sometimes you believe that maybe a club broke their course, and maybe a club that stays 10 or 30 years without winning a trophy. So for me, winning that Europa League against Manchester United
Be a
lift,
major boost.
thank you, is a boost. And they are likely to keep the momentum going. So for me, they will come in this new season with that same spirit, knowing fully, yes, if we can win a trophy the last season, we can also play well and win this season. So yes, I'm not rating them to even finish top four, but I believe they will end up within the big six position. I believe they won't exceed, but for me, I'm not rating them that they are going to end this season in top four
All
position.
right. Overview of the general squad that they have. What can you say?
Okay.
Is
Overview of
it
the
a
general squad.
balanced squad or
If I
just
should
an
rate
average
them
squad?
over 10, I'll give the general squad 5 over 10.
Okay, five.
uh But new season comes with surprises,
Of course.
so many things can
And the
still
transfer
happen.
window is still open. We are
Yes,
judging based on the signings they have
that
made
made, and
currently.
looking at them on paper.
Yeah, on paper,
Yes,
what they have at
at
hand.
hand and what they can.
Yeah.
So for me, I rate them 5 over 10. I think they still have a long way to go. If they should enter this new season with the only signings they have made, I think they need to, compared to what other five big teams
Big
did.
six, yeah.
So they need to.
All right. I think I will say that because of Thomas Frank, the presence of Thomas Frank will speak a lot in Premier League and in Tottenham this season. So for me, I'm predicting that in as much as we can say that Tottenham do not have
Yeah.
a that balanced squad that everyone will expect. But I can say that Tottenham might not be a bad, we might not do bad based on performance wise next season because of Thomas Frank. He knows how to get the result, and he is assembling the players that will give him what he wants. So for me, Tottenham we actually their players are average, no doubt, but we are going to wash it out. So for me, what is your this thing? Your target? Do you think what is your target if you are to give Thomas Frank for next season?
Okay, my target
For Thomas Frank,
for Thomas Frank is
uh,
that if he should finish within the first six position, I think for his first season there, I'm not, for me, Thomas Frank, much pressure should not be mounted on him. Reason being that I am looking at the other big system. You can see what they are doing in the transfer window. So you can't expect, or just because you believe the coach can do it, the coach can do it. You don't help him to strengthen the squad. And as a board, you expect he comes in and do miracle for you. Yes, he's a good and tactical coach, but leaving him with these fewer signings he did to
I think
compare
he
to
have
other
done
teams,
many other signings that we may not know.
we may not
Yeah,
know, and maybe because the names are not big
I believe
names.
they have done
uh,
nice
Nice
signings apart
signings.
from Kudus.
Kudu. So for me, I believe that if he should be able to finish within the first six position,
Okay,
uh,
okay. Fox
he,
six was third
six,
six. Okay,
yes,
that's nice.
yes.
So now we go into Manchester City because we are running out of time. We want to make sure that we cover everything that we have within the short space of time. We go into this. So if you are on the comment section, whenever you are going to watch the video, please give us what you think or your prediction where Tottenham Hotspurs will be able to finish next season. So we enter Manchester City now. Guardiola, everyone knows what happened last season with Guardiola, and this season he has been able to sign many good, talented players. So now it's Manchester City time. Let us know what they are going to do. Let us give a review. Let us see what it is or what it will look like after assembling some of these best talent in Europe right now for Pep Guardiola. So
Okay.
signings.
I think Pep Guardiola has every reason to come back
Okay.
after falling behind last season. Looking at the squad he has assembled, and currently he's about to sign Rodrigo from Real Madrid.
Okay.
So probably the deal may happen or not. But what I'm saying in essence is that we all know Guardiola as someone that hates losing. We can see what he did in Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and then here in Man City. So for me, after that tedious season and what he suffered and everything, I think he will be coming into this new season to prove a point. And being that he is already making a remark about ending his career with Man City, so he won't like to end his career with Manchester City on a bad record after all the winnings he has in the past. So for me, based on squad, he has the squad.
Okay. I'm talking
Uh,
about the new signings, not the squad.
okay. Coming to the new signings, I think the only person that when I look among the new signing and I say Guardiola actually did good signing is Mamouche. That guy is a great guy. Even though he signed him in January,
Yeah, yeah. We are
then
talking about someone
okay, coming to
like he was able to sign
yeah,
Ryan
and Shaky.
Sheki. He signed Anite Uri from Wolves, and
Yes,
then he signed Tijani Rinders from AC Milan. These three players are the most outstanding players that for now. Then with Trafford, the goalkeeper from Burnley. So these four players are currently the signings Guardiola has made.
Ryan Shaky. He's a good player,
Okay.
even though he might not be rated among the best, but at least he is someone that when you have in your team, you are sure he will deliver for you. Then, looking at what Ederson did last season, his inconsistencies, I think he might prioritize Trafford to
Okay.
be his first goalkeeper. I don't
Okay.
know his plan, but I believe Guardiola is that coach that once he sign a player and you are not doing well, he rush you, you start, you'll be among the starting 11.
Okay.
Then
Anite Uri.
Anait Uri,
Yeah.
for me, I didn't watch him much in this preseason, you get?
Okay.
But
But you know him from Wolves.
yes, what he did in Wolves, I believe if he can bear the pressure of playing in a big team, sometimes, even though he's a Premier League proven player, but most times when they come from a mid-table team and come to a big team, the pressure is much, so they need to buckle up in order to. But for me, being a Premier League proven player, I think he has every reason to keep sustaining the energy and everything and keep everything going. Then for Ryan Cheki, I believe he will do well. And especially in that midfield position and taking that De Bruyne left, then the inconsistencies they have last season, I think he's a big addition. He in one of his remarks, he even said he can't wait to score against Manchester United.
Okay. So now I think I will give my own review about these four players. The problem Guardiola will experience next season is if Rodri is not available, just as last season. Then finding someone who can be able to replace Kevin De Bruyne, it will be a very big hurdle for Guardiola to be able to overcome it. The four players, they are nice players, but can they give you what Kevin De Bruyne gives to Manchester City? Capital no. They are good players, yes, but giving you that, De Bruyne is a one-time blessing, and a player like De Bruyne, you can only see them once. Tijani Reinders is a smart player from AC Milan. He did well in AC Milan and in Serie A. But can you compare him to Kevin De Bruyne? No. Ryan Cheki is good, but I have problem with Ryan Cheki's inconsistency. I don't know whether he can be able to carry Manchester City to that place where they are hoping to be based on what other top six have been able to assemble. I don't think Manchester City might be able to pull up a drama, maybe a trophy drama, league drama, just like everyone expected that Guardiola will bounce back. I don't think they have that. Then on the goalkeeping position, I don't know. Ederson is still their first keeper. I think Jess Strasford is just there for maybe for 1 year. Ederson might leave after now because there were offer, but he was not able to go. So and they are exploring the possibility of getting Rodrigo. So if they get Rodrigo, now Sevinho has given space. Savinho is going to Tottenham, so Rodrigo can come. And with Rodrigo in that team, I think they will be better more than how they were last season. So overall, the
Okay.
squad overall, what do you think? Is it average? What can just rate the overall squad?
For me, the overall squad
Yeah.
is not a is a standard squad
Okay.
entering into this new season. But just like I will say, is left for Guardiola to find a better way to manage them. Yes, I know he's a good coach, but you know one thing with Premier League is that you can't keep winning. When
Okay.
you win for years, both the mid-table teams and the other big system will go and find a solution that they can use to come in contact with you whenever they play you. So I think that was one of his problem last season. Every team has known him for dominating and possession and everything. Then they came up with a strategy.
Yeah. So if you are to rate them between in the scale of 1 to 10, what are you going to give them?
Ahead of the new season, 7/10.
Okay, 7/10. Seven
Yes,
over 10 is nice.
it's
For
nice.
me,
Yes,
I'm going to give them maybe 7.5/10.
yes,
7.5 over
over
10.
10.
The
Yeah.
team is nice, but
It's nice.
I don't think that. So, what do you think should be Guardiola's target next season?
Okay, for me, Guardiola's target next season should be going far in Champions League and even winning it.
Okay.
For me, he has done winning the Premier League 4 times in a row. Like he has cleared his name. But checking the number of years he stayed in Manchester City and
Okay.
winning only one Champions League, I think a coach of his caliber that is being compared to Alex Ferguson needs to at least, even though he has won in his past club, but in Manchester City as a club, I think if he can give them another Champions League, it will be okay.
All right. At the comment section, please tell us what you think should be the rating for Manchester City going into the new season? And trophy wise, what do you think should be the target for Guardiola? For me, Guardiola should be fighting for the four trophies. That's for quadruple next season: Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, and Carling Cup. But if he cannot be able to get the FA Cup and Carling Cup, he should get either Champions League or Premier League. So that's all for Manchester City. Now we come to Liverpool. So we are now on Liverpool. Liverpool have been able to sign Hugo Ekitike from Frankfurt. They were able to sign Florian Wirtz from Mönchengladbach, Bayer Leverkusen,
Yes.
and they were able to get this guy also from Bayer Leverkusen, Frimpong, and the Kekes. Right now, these are the only players they have signed, even though they're exploring to sign Alexander Isak. But let's hope that it works out. For now, the ones who are already on Liverpool currently, we are judging with that. So, what do you think about the new signings in a short
Okay.
while?
In the last preseason match they played, he tried incorporating them. So at least I watched them and I saw their touches. But the thing there is that they are very good addition. In fact, he made a good sign. You know, Frimpong, I think, scored or assisted. One of the two things.
Yeah, the
Yes,
community
yes,
shield.
at the community shield. Then Florian Wies is a good player too. But the only doubt I have about him is that in the past years or recently, players that do come from German league do
Okay.
underperform, like
They don't
rating them
live up to expectations. Yeah.
expectation in Premier League. But I play he turns out to prove me wrong and delivers.
Ekitike?
Hugo Ekitike, he's a good player, but for me, I take him as an average player. Like I don't the way people are trusting and hoping he delivers much. For me, I believe he's an average player, a player who can give you at least 15 goals in a season. If you are observant after the community shield, when they were in the tunnel, Van Dijk said we need to sign a new striker.
I was not. I
Okay,
didn't see
okay,
it.
okay. The news was
I
so
didn't
people
see it.
were even Fabrizio Romano reposted and say, "Hey, what? How can Van Dijk be saying we need to sign a striker or something like that?" But what I know is that Nunes leaving and Luis Diaz leaving, Hugo Ekitike, good and fine, but I think the expectation people are trying to get from him might not be like that. If they should add Alexander Isak, good. Then generally, as a team, as a squad, I think Liverpool is okay. It's ready to go. But for me, I will still point out that defensive line, Van Dijk and Konate. We know what they have been for the past years, but recently, I don't think they are the same Van Dijk and Konate I used to know. So for me, if they should strengthen that and buy one or two other defenders as that centre back pairing, it will aid them. It will aid them a lot.
All right. So, for Liverpool, their four signings are very nice.
Yeah.
I have problem with the place they are coming from because previously we have seen it happen that those that came from Germany, they do not always live up to expectation. That is the problem I have with them. And from what Hugo Ekitike has done at Frankfurt, Timo Werner did same thing. Christopher Nkunku did same thing. So he is scoring 14 goals and coming over to this to Premier League champion. I don't think whether he can be able to do it, but I pray he will be able to live up to that expectation. Florian Wirtz is a nice player. I see people say that Wirtz may not be good. He may not give us bangers after bangers, but do you see those pinpoint assists that he usually that guy is a creative midfielder. He's a playmaker. So on that aspect, you will see him give it in and out of the season. But scoring goals is what I don't know because it seems he's not that he's not that sharp and a target man that can score a banger like that. But those pinpoint assists, you will always see it. You will see those signature moves that he usually make. Then on Kekes has experience in Premier League, so I have no issue with Kekes. Frimpong, no, Frimpong is naturally strong. So where I have problem is that Hugo Ekitike. Liverpool going into the new season with only Hugo Ekitike as the number 9 will be a problem for them. I just hope they are able to get Isak to be able to complement. In fact, Isak is coming to be a starter. Hugo Ekitike then can come from the bench. Just like look at the people who we are playing with. Look at their bench. The people coming from their bench, you won't even know who is better than the other. So that is the competition Liverpool will face. So I don't see Liverpool going into the new season with Hugo Ekitike as number 9 coming out on top. I don't think so. They can be able to retain the league with that. So now I will turn to you on the target and the rating for Liverpool.
Okay. For me, judging with the squad and the coach they have ahead of the new season,
Yeah.
I believe they will end up within the Big Six position, the traditional Big Six position. Then rating them, I'm giving their squad and everybody there 8/10 ahead of the new season.
Okay. All right. For me, Liverpool has always been strong. Liverpool is one of the strongest right now. If they can be able to strengthen and bring in Alexander Isak, I can give them 9/10.
Okay.
And the target for me next season for them is Champions League or Premier League. In fact, Champions League and Premier League. If you were not able to get one, you have to get another one. So that is the target for Liverpool. Then we turn on to Arsenal. So
Okay.
Arsenal have been able to sign Victor Gyökeres, Mosquera, Zubimendi, Madueke, and who else? At least for these are the most important players.
Did
they
you
have
mention
been able-
Nogard?
And Nugget
Yeah.
from Brentford. So
Brentford,
these 5 players they have been able to assemble right now that we know that they can impact the team. What do you think about the new signings?
Okay, for me, if there is any team among the Big Six that made excellent signing, I will say it is Arsenal. The reason is that their signing touched every area.
Yes.
They signed Zubimendi, who is a defensive player, a defensive midfielder,
To replace Partey.
to replace Partey. In the front, they signed one of the best strikers we had the previous season,
Of course, a goal machine. Yeah.
Victor Gyökeres. So you can see that their signing cuts across all the areas
Yeah.
that needs to be touched. So for me, Arsenal did the best signing ahead of the new season. So looking whether they are to perform or not, for me, they are very good players. So I'm rating them 9/10 ahead of this new season. And I'm telling Ateta that this is your season. If with this squad and with what you have now, you fail to clinch the first position, I don't know which season again you can be able to do that.
Okay, Ateta. One thing is that Ateta is a ticketed man. I believe that he can be able to use the squad at his disposal. Arsenal has made a massive signing. Arsenal has signed important players, and for me, they are going to do well. Last season, Arsenal for 3 seasons, Arsenal have finished third, second.
Second.
Sorry, so they will always be there in the first, second, third. For taking the trophy, it can go to anywhere. But I believe that Arsenal can be able to get either the Premier League trophy or Champions League. And that should be the target for this season. They have signed important players, Gyökeres, Nugget, um, Madueke, and the important players,
Zubimendi.
Mendy. So they are, for me, they are going to do well. So at the comment section, please tell us where you think Arsenal will be able to finish next season, and what you are going to rate Arsenal. Rate Arsenal where they are going to on the performance going into the next season. For me, Arsenal should be given 9/10. Now we come into Chelsea.
Okay.
Chelsea Football Club, they have been able to sign their own players. So, based on the new players that have arrived at Chelsea, what do you think?
Okay. Based on the new signings Chelsea made this season, I think Chelsea did very good signings. Even though, if you watch the caliber of players Chelsea signed, they are not that players we are hearing their name or
Yeah, those.
just the coach and the board and the scouting team went to these mid-table teams and they picked the best that you fit in to the pattern Maresca want to play. Imagine Chelsea signing Jao Pedro, Delap. When these two signings were initially made, people didn't actually believe that they can come to perform till they show themselves in the Club World Cup, performing and scoring. So, for me, the signings Chelsea did include William Estavio included, and every other player they actually signed.
Okay.
We can spot one thing, which is they sign almost the same age ahead. So it will be easier for the coach to control them. One, two, it creates room for competition among them. And it brings lesser pressure to them because when you are sure that you weren't signed above 50, 60, or 70 million, when you play, you are playing with freedom. You have no much pressure mounted on you that we are getting this price tag or something like that. So
Okay,
Chelsea,
so do you think the team they are going to do well? Like they have
okay,
made the massive, whether they have made a massive signing
okay,
or them?
generally for
Yeah,
me,
generally.
they did a good signing.
Okay.
Because what I rate in signing is not about how much you were bought, but are you going to fit in the pattern the coach wants? So I think Maresca got what he wanted in
Okay,
this
going
player.
into the new season, what are you rating Chelsea?
Going into the new season, I will rate Chelsea 8.5/10.
Okay, that's nice. So Chelsea have made their own massive signing: Estevao, Gittins, Delap, and the Joao Pedro.
Pedro.
And which, if you watch their last performance at the last preseason match, they have been able to integrate themselves very well into the team. So for me, Chelsea will do well, but going into the next season, they will try. As a Chelsea fan, I would lie, they have assembled a nice squad. But there are areas in the overall team that needs to be strengthened, especially the defense. If they can be able to get it done, Chelsea will do well next season. So for me, I'm rating Chelsea 8/10, not 9. Chelsea are not yet there. If they are there, I will know. So 8/10. Please comment. Tell us what you think. And Chelsea fans here, tell us what you think about Chelsea next season. Do you think that Chelsea are ready to compete for the Premier League title next season and Champions League? Tell us your thought on the comment section and the overall team. whether you think that these guys are ready for the Premier League this season or not. Give us your rating, the target Chelsea should have next season, whether they should come with Premier League trophy or Champions League. For me, Premier League is enough. Then next season they can go for Champions League, or Champions League next season they can go for Premier League. Then Bankalicious banger. Here we go. Manchester United. Oh, the more. So now Manchester United, having been able to make some massive signings this transfer window, what do you think about the new signings?
Okay, looking at the new signings, I think Manchester United signed good players. Because some of the signings we did are the best players in each team, just like Brian Bemo, Kunha.
Yeah.
Then we signed Cisco too.
Then,
Yeah,
three
so
of them for now.
the three of them, yes, and maybe along the line, many more to come. But looking at them, they are good players. Their stats last season can tell you.
Okay.
But my issue is not about good players, but matter of integrating into the team. Because I must tell you the truth, even though I'm a Manchester United fan, we watching the preseason, it's very obvious that there is still need for that bonding, for that integration. So I think if Amorim can calm down and stop and keep his stick-headedness down and find a way to make good use of this squad, even if it warrants changing formation, it's not about being really.
But do you think they will do well generally? Coming to Manchester United,
for me, they will do well. But the only thing that can limit them is this formation or not being able to integrate with the team.
So, what are you rating Manchester United next season?
7/10.
Okay,
because they are coming back from 15.
So, what are your targets for next season?
My target for next season is for us to return to the Champions League.
Okay, just top four.
Top four.
All right. So, Manchester United, they have made massive signings. Brian Mbeumo, Kunha. They have been the best players in their league and in their clubs before now. Sesko coming to Manchester United. The only problem I have there is Sesko. I don't think Sesko can be able to lead Manchester United front line. Sesko is just an average player. Just because he played in this line, I don't think he can be able to live up to that expectation of taking Man U into the new Premier League season. But there is two sides of a coin. He can perform well. I'm not trying to criticize him, but from what he has done in his previous club, I'm not sure he can be able to be that guy that everyone expects him to be. But let's pray that he can be able to do that at Manchester United. For me, Manchester United next season, I will also give them 7. But they supposed to make top 4.
Sure.
If possible, being able to get one domestic trophy will not be bad, because you are not playing in Champions League. You don't have any reason. You play once, you go and rest till next weekend. While others are over there flying through Europe, you are there resting. So you don't have any reason not to make top 4 or top 5 next season based on the placement Premier League gives to Champions League slots given to Premier League. So please share your thoughts. Tell us what you think about the reviews we have made this night for the traditional Big Six, where you think we have got it wrong, and where you think you can be able to help and give us analysis. Comment on the comment section below. Tell us where you think or where your club will end up next season. Will your club be able to carry the Premier League or Champions League? Please tell us on the comment section. Thank you. Please do not forget to subscribe. We are waiting for you. The Premier League is here Friday.
Thank you for watching. There are some of our videos you would love to watch. Please follow us for more contents. Like, share, and subscribe.